when I grew up, I remember in primary school that while I was in primary school, some people came into my class. I don't remember anyone leaving my class. My daughter has been at primary school for 3 years now, and 5 of her close friends have moved to other parts of the country in that period. And the reason they've done that is because they can't afford to live here. They have to make a choice between, do I want to continue living in a small flat with no outdoor space, or do I want to move to a different part of the country where I can afford to buy a house? I think we can do something about this. We need to build, right? So where do we need to build? So I would suggest that there is an option which a lot of people don't like, which is that we build up a bit, right? I've been in parts of all of the discussions that have taken place about the future of Bromley Town, where the fear is you don't want Bromley to become another Croydon, do you? Like, it doesn't need to be like that. I'm not suggesting that we need to have tower blocks, right? But if we can look to the buildings that are at the north end of Bromley Town, that are sometimes 3 or 4 stories around Bromley North Station, that's not an unreasonable height. And it's about a compromise, it's about a trade-off. And it achieves many things, right? It gives people homes. It also means you've got more customers coming into Bromley Town so that we can have the high street that we want to have. Crucially, it's also not something that costs the council a lot of money to do. One of the key documents the Bromley Council has is the design guide for different town centres. There was a consultation on the revision of the Bromley Town design guide recently, as well as Orpington. And what happens during that consultation is it becomes this dichotomy. You don't want Bromley to become Croydon, do you? And it just becomes this very narrow debate where we're not really exploring the different options. I know that it's controversial, I know it's not popular, but I think I have to say it anyway because we need to move in that direction. That's what the 21st century is demanding of us. We need a bit more density in our town centres. Final point. If you want to know more about my ideas on this, Bromley Living Streets, my organisation, work together with Bromley cyclists to submit a detailed response to the Bromley Town consultation. Happy to discuss it more afterwards. Thank you.
Thank you, Brendan.